she's a Democrat. When you look at the use of racism and Islamophobia against Barack Obama in 2008, now Harvard's Orlando Patterson wrote an op-ed in the New York Times about the 3 a.m. ad and
Mm-hmm.
how it contained a racist sub-message. Prison lobbyists have donated to Hillary Clinton's campaign. Okay, that to me is like should kick you out of the Democratic race. But prison lobbyists, when you look at Hillary Clinton's racial justice record, Donasia Yancey, Boston's Black Lives Matter president, called it, quote, abysmal in NPR. You can look at how the Clintons, both Bill and Hillary, treated Congressman James Clyburn in South Carolina, where he actually called them out and said, hey, in the quote from the New York Times was, black people are incensed over the fact that they're treating Barack Obama in such a horrible way in 2008. So my question, this is why I say landslide. What are the reasons for Clinton's lead among African Americans, among Latinos? Are there a plethora of reasons? Are there many, many reasons why she's better than Bernie Sanders, who has a racial justice platform, much more comprehensive, who never took money from prison lobbyists, who was active in the civil rights movement?
Mm-hmm.
When you look also, one big thing for me, when Black Lives Matter protested Bernie, I think that was a very good thing. I think it was a good thing for Bernie Sanders. I think it was a good thing for Black Lives Matter.
Mm-hmm.
When Black Lives Matter visited Hillary Clinton, completely different dynamic. And when that dynamic took place, Clinton said, I don't believe in changing hearts. I believe in changing laws.
Right.
Well, she didn't add, she also believed in taking prison lobbyist money. So in terms of why, and really when you look at and you talk about the polls, trustworthiness, 60% of Americans do not trust Hillary Clinton. So in terms of favorability ratings, nobody, and CNN said, there's one CNN poll, 55% of Americans have an unfavorable view of Hillary Clinton. Americans have never elected a president they don't like and don't trust. When you talk about authenticity and talking about earning the African American vote, and I've heard many people say this, and it's true, African Americans vote Democrat around 90% every election. Well, who's earning the vote?
Mm-hmm.
Sandra, the only person to bring up Sandra Bland was Bernie Sanders in the debates.
Mm-hmm.
The only person to talk about police brutality and racial injustice to the extent that he did was Bernie Sanders. Okay, Hillary Clinton actually took over $130,000 from two major prison lobbyists.
Right.
These are the same interests who want mass incarceration to increase. So, okay. I mean, yeah, you follow the money trail, there's only one choice, and that's Bernie Sanders.